welcome everybody. Hello. Here we are. This is Minecraft with the Minecolonies mod. I am Monster 2 Mermaid. And it is nighttime in Rosa Ouro, the gold mining town where the gold turned out to be poppies. The poppies. Asian artist. Hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Here you are. How are you? I am okay. I had a very strange morning with Minecraft, Minecolonies. And so let me change my view. Look what happened in Twitch this morning. This building, Nakiasha finished this Caledonian. So we have a double Caledonian apartment complex. So we have two Caledonians here, and this is the newest one. I don't think anyone's living here right now. I think actually Hero was living here, but then he moved back to the other side of town because he's working on a project there. So no one's here as yet. But we worked on this morning. The reason you got here early? What? What happened? What do you mean you got fired? Oh my gosh, MPA, I'm sorry. Oh no. What happened? And let me come here. I see some things I didn't fix this morning, and I'm going to fix them while we're listening for a minute. And let's come here. Customers yelling about what? Yelling about what exactly? Let's see what we did. I think in this area there was this. They told your boss that that you didn't do something for them or something. What? Hold on for a second. What am I looking for? Light. No, lamps. Lamp. Turns. Lamps. LAMP. Customer yelling. And they were yelling. They were just angry. And so did he ask you what happened? Did he ask you anything? Oh, I'm really sorry about that. They were just angry? What? Were they angry that you were working there? Were they angry that you were working? No. Oh, MPA. MPA, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That they don't like Asians. I knew that's what it was. I knew it. I knew that's what it was. God damn it. They don't like Asians. Oh man. MPA, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is only the beginning. They've been emboldened. People have been, they don't have to anymore. This is what they think. They don't have to be kind. They don't have to be anything anymore. This is going to get really scary. But MPA, I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. They fired you. They have to pay unemployment. And right now, I'm not even sure unless you got an ACLU lawyer or something like that. I don't even know that you can fight something like that. I don't know that you can fight the fact that they fired you because the customers complained that you were Asian. I'm not sure that there's anything that can be done with this person in as the new president. That means this is what the country wants. And this is going to get really, really scary really quickly in a way that people haven't really thought about. You know, they just wanted their gasoline prices to go down, but they wanted their food prices to go down. But this is much bigger than that, and it's going to get really scary. Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you because I'm sure that it's not something, I mean, it would be very callous and cavalier of me to say the thing that they would probably like to say to you. And it's like, you can't live there. But I know for a fact from Vincentius Primus, who was raised in Missouri, that there has always been a strong Asian population in Missouri. So I don't know. I don't even know what to tell you. They fired you, so you're eligible for unemployment. They don't have a reason to fire you. You weren't rude to the customers, and it doesn't matter. Gosh. That is disturbing. I am so sorry, MPA. I'm so sorry, and I know you were working. And the one thing that I would say is to find, while you still, Silver Dollar City is just busy, to find some organizations, specifically online, to try and look for some organizations in your area that might be able to help you before you run completely out of money. It would be better to do that and to find out if there is something that maybe you should do right away, because if you're going to be homeless, meaning you're not going to be able to get another job in time to meet your rent and things like that, maybe something you should try doing something now. Be careful about the money. You just started this month. You paid this month's rent already. So you have a month right now to make some decisions, but don't do anything. Don't do anything until you talk to some organizations. There are organizations that should be able to help you in the situation that you're in. And I can maybe private message you later and see if I can find an organization in Missouri that could do something to help you in the situation that you're in. It's going to get really, really, really dangerous. And you be careful, MPA. MPA, you be really careful where you are. When you're out, try not to be out by yourself, or try not to do anything where you're alone. But try to be with people because that you are friends with. Because I'm serious. I don't know what's going to happen yet. We really don't. But I am really sorry. God, that's just... Yeah, and yeah, that's just not the American way, and that's just all there is to it. So, I'm really sorry. I really am. Let me try. So you are here right now, and we're just going to just take our minds off of it for just a little bit of while. And are these two still here? Now I know they're stuck. Now I know they're stuck. Cecilia. And who is this? Dulce. Yeah. I'm going to call them back. I'm going to call them back to their respective jobs. So here's an interesting thing, everybody. I ended up going back. I had upgraded Minecolonies up to the latest update, and I ended up going back. So 697 was like the end of October, the 600s of the updates, and they went into the 700s around the end of October. And I have actually gone back to the 600s. I was up to 730, and I've gone back to the 600s because all the problems I have been having have been since I updated. And they're not quite fixed yet, but I'm on 697 right now, and it is working fine. I'm not having problems with the ladders. I'm not having problems with the stairs. I'm not having any of those problems that I was having. He's not having a problem here. This is left over from before. And let me just call him. We call him. And he should be able to manage this ladder now. If he can't, I'm going back farther. I'm going back beyond 697 to like 650 or something. Just a second. So, I'm just going to have something for my throat. So let's go to Dulce for a second. We're going to get Dulce to come back to work, and then she's probably going to say that she's sick, because I think they've been there for a while, but we'll see what happens. We call the worker, and there she is.
It's a fine day.
And sure enough, she is sick.
Okay.
Yep. That's usually what happens if they get stuck somewhere. If they get stuck somewhere,
What can I do for you?
They get sick. So she should go to the doctor, and it'll just be a minute for her to figure out how she's going to do that, but she should do it. And let's go find Cecilia. Cecilia is a student, and I think, I'm not actually sure now where she is. So we'll have to check and see. Let me come up here. I saw that. I hadn't noticed that before, that I have two different chains hanging down, but that's okay. I'm okay with that for right now. Let's go up here and let's see if Cecilia is here. I thought she was supposed to be on the other side, but we'll find out. And we'll check on that. So let's look here, and she is not here. Let's see what she's doing. Hold on. I don't see her. That means she's at university somewhere. And that's what I thought, that she's at the university. So let's go. Hi, Raylan. What's the matter? You didn't have enough time to sleep? Okay. Well, you should get some sleep tonight. That goes for you too, Fried Sweaty. So all of you should get some sleep. And Frida Sweet, Frida Swid, Frida Swid, Frida Sweetie, Frida Sweaty. I don't know. I haven't heard anybody say it, so I actually don't know. So the first person who who said it was Bongotez when I was watching his stream, and he loved the name. He loved the name, but he called her Fried Swidey. So I'm going to go to the other university and see if she is there, which one she's at. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, let me look at something here. So I didn't go back far enough. We're still having this problem here. I didn't go back far enough. Okay. I thought that happened. You'll be moving in a few months? Is there any way to you'll be back in Taiwan? So she just came out of there. They're all just coming out of there. So the ones who are stuck in there,
time to go to sleep,
are couriers, and they're going to bed. Yay, they're going home. So they were only stuck in there as far as doing their job is concerned. Interesting. You'll be moving in a few months back to Taiwan. Wow. I'm sorry for that you had that experience here. I definitely am. Definitely am. Let me see for just a second right here. Let me see if I can. Oh, I was going to Cecilia and I got interrupted by looking at those people. If I'm having trouble with that, I went back to 697. Maybe I need to go back to 675. I'm thinking about going back in time as far as the builds, the Minecolonies builds, to before things happen. So this morning I was really excited and it was very fun. There's actually new foods in Minecolonies. There's some really fun new foods in Minecolonies. The only problem is that something in my pack, that's what I'm going to have to assume because no one else is complaining about it. So that means that something in my mod pack is interfering with Minecolonies' food system. Because when I went into the newest pack, nobody would eat anything. Nobody was eating. And the minute I went back, everything was fine. So there is something that has changed in Minecolonies in some kind of way. There she is. That means that I'm going to have to call her to. I didn't know why I came this whole way. If she was at the university, I would still need to call her to the town hall because I'm not calling everybody back to the university in the middle of the night just to get her off a bench. So we'll go to the town hall and we'll look at it from there. But yeah. Yeah. So we'll see when people wake up if they're having a problem. The fact that they went home and went to bed is actually much better than what was happening in the updates, where they were standing dead stock still and not doing anything. And so this is one of the reasons why I wouldn't have been able to stream today. Either they would be standing dead stock still or they would not be eating anything and complaining that they'd stop doing stuff because they hadn't had anything to eat. And so both of those are untenable. Both of those are things that I can't do anything about. And so we'll just do that. I hope NBA artist, when you go back to Taiwan, I hope that we'll still be able to, I'd like to still have a communication with you. I really would. Let's come here. Let's go to people. Let's go to Cecilia. There she is. And let us recall her. There she is. Okay, so she's back. She's probably going to be sick too, but we'll see.
Great to see you.
You too. But she's not sick, which is good. And so we'll just have to wait until she gets herself together. She probably doesn't want to go out because it's pouring down rain. And you were under an umbrella, weren't you? And then I took you out from under that umbrella. Ooh, We have not really been in here. I did not realize. Look at the guards. Look at all of this armor. Look at all of these armored, these stands, these armor stands. Here is this area with the couch and the book. And the book says, guided by starlight and armed with her enchanted sword, Luna began the ascent of the mountain. And that is the story of how she met the people and got a special orb that she was able to give back to them. Let me see. Why don't we just go in? I'm looking at all the different rooms. Whoa! Look at this. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here. And then down on the first floor is just the door that comes into the clock tower. So you can enter the clock tower from here. This is the clock tower, and this is the time machine. This is what's giving us our time. And when you come up here, you can actually, not here, you can actually see it at the next level. You can see the bell, and there it is. Look at all of this. This is all a part of the clock. And remember, we decided not to have a door on this because in actuality there isn't a door on this side. This side is just open, just like this. So we decided that we would keep this side open also. This tower, you're heading out. Okay. I hope that you have a much better rest of your day, and we'll see what happens. One thing I will say, don't be surprised if your boss calls you and says to you that he wants you to come back. So don't be surprised if that happens, okay? Because that might actually happen. That might indeed. All right, so have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you soon. So this is the heating system here, and we're going to change it just a little tiny bit. So we have that part. This is sort of like a fireplace. I wanted to even it out right here, and we did this instead. We don't actually need to see this part, and that's what I wanted to do. So let's see what we've got here. What color, what stone would I like to put? Why don't we put this stone in here? So we're going to put this right here like this. Now, if you remember, we had a picture here that we liked a lot, and I think we're going to do that picture back in this spot right here. So this is me. These are changes that I myself am making to the level 5 of this building, just because I want to. Just because I want to. So we're going to make we're going to change some things just for the fun of it. And see that right there? Let's put another one of those right there. And that, and I think that will be good for what I want to do. Now here we had a painting, the INT. Your name is Eric. Hi, Eric. Hi, Eric. My name is Roz, R-O-Z. That's my name. My name is Roz, R-O-Z, Roslyn. Yeah. Take care, Eric. And I'll see you maybe on Thursday, maybe. Okay. Okay. And here we go. Let's come here. Let's go here and let us look at paintings. So we can have all of this go away. And let's look at paintings. And we had a fun painting here, the axolotls. And I want to find that again. I think that they're down where there are flat. There it is. This is it. So this is a 4x2. And so it was sitting here like this. Yay! So we have our picture back in here. This was our favorite picture and we loved it. And there it is. That's beautiful. Now, I don't think I'm going to have this. This is vanilla. And I think I'm going to have a different lanterns, TER. Let's see what lanterns we could have hanging down. No. Let's look at paper. We had those beautiful, remember when there was beautiful paper lanterns? Those don't exist anymore. They must have been a part of a specific, they must have been a part of a specific, whoops, that was fine, of a specific mod pack. And when that mod pack went away, they went away. And so there aren't those lanterns anymore. So these are all the different lanterns that we have now. And none of these are going to do. Let's look at lamps for a minute and see. Lamp. Let's look at these lamps right here and see if I can find something that I would like. And I'm not gonna find it. So now we know we can do this, and this is gorgeous. And we'll put this, I think we need glow dust. GLOW. This glow dust here, we can get some glow dust and put in there. I think it's dust, we'll see. It might be goop, but no, it's dust. Okay, dust thou art. And 3x3, nah, not over that. See, it works better with the 4. It definitely does. So we can let that go away. I remember that we actually had, what do you call them? Candelabras in these areas. So I don't have a clock on me. I bet I missed the daytime. I did. It's raining in the middle of the day. Okay, unless it starts thunderstorming, we don't have, we're just not going to be able to do anything. So let's go to fantasy. No. Fans. Ooh. Just looking at the fans. And looking at some things. Spider Fang. That's a really cool necklace. I'm going to put that necklace and give that to our jeweler and let her be able to make that. But right now I am looking for Fantasies furniture. Fantasy is not in Neo yet, so I don't actually have I'm not going to be able to have it in 21 so far. I won't be able to have it. Necrolord, we could use that. we could use Vinthier. Here's another one. I'm looking at standing candelabras. This is the Nordic one right there. And then this is, we should have and their floors are easy. Okay, I think I like that. Let's see if we put one of these right here and put one right here and one right here. So they're kind of good in a torchy kind of way, and I like that. And yeah, I think that's all that I'm going to want. I don't think I want the bigger chandeliers. In here on top of one of these, so let's take this away right here. I'm going to change something in this spot, just right here. So see where we have that? That actually looks really good with, we're in the desert, so we have this material. I'm going to bring this part back behind here, which means we have to get rid of that. And then we would be able to put one of these right here and put that in it. And look how bright that got. That is most lovely. That's just 3. And that got very nicely bright. So that'll be in this area where this is, and I like that. Here we have the heater. It gets cold at night. And this is the bed right here, this beautiful thing. So we did what? We put in a completely different bed, and because we had mods, so we put in a different bed. I don't know that I care right now about doing that. If I wanted to do something here, because I do have mods, I have some things that I can use. And let me see, who do they belong to? Fence? No. Wall. Are they wall pieces or are they fireplace pieces? Let's look at fire. They're not fireplace pieces. Let me think about what they could be. Let's look at
I'm singing in the rain.
It's
just
raining.
Singing in the rain.
That's somebody. Let's look. This is spruce. This is what I'm looking for. These are handcrafted stuff. So let's come here. Let's see if we can find some handcrafted. Let's look. This is beautify. This is cluttered. Mr. Crayfish. Mr. Crayfish. Dawn of Time. X-Line. Farmer's Delight.
I can't
I
work
think
during
I
this
just have
terrible
to
rain.
put
I'll
Farmer's
catch something.
Delight back. There's Adorn. There's handcrafted. I recognize that chair. All right, so down here, see how we have these? Let's take, ooh, this would be really pretty. This is dripstone pillar trim.
Don't remember the last time I saw the sun.
Who is this? Who's talking to me? There's somebody somewhere outside that I can hear really clearly. Like one of the druids or something. Or is she still there? Aha! So Cecilia, why are you still here? Hold on. Let's try calling her again. Cecilia. Recall. Recall. Does she have a house? Housing is fine. She says she has a house. Are you stuck? Are you stuck there? Are you mad because I made you go away from Dulce?
Oh, it's some bad
There
weather
she
we're having today.
goes. All right. There we go. She was the one who was talking. It's like, somebody's talking to me. All right. There we are. Okay. So see these pieces here? Let's get a lantern and let's set it right here for a minute so that I can look at this inside part. I think I would like to use these pieces right here. Let's use this as the, no, I don't like that. Let's see what that looks like. Let's do it the opposite way. Nope. Let's see what I can put above in that spot there. Drip. Let's look at drip pieces. We have that. Here's some wall, and here's some block. And let me come over here and see drip. Let me see how you make these things. Wait, I have to be here. There we go, DRIP. And how do you get a block? Okay, you need 4 of those. That's good. I just wanted to know how expensive it was. That's not too expensive. We can put that there. Let's bring this part up and let's put this here like this. Nope. And then in these corners, let's put that. And here, let's put, nope. I need a block there. Let's have the drip be behind like this. Let's have this part come, whoops, down. And this part, let's have the dark prismarine come down on the sides. And that gives us this look. And I definitely like that. Do we have some sort of picture or mirror or something that we could put right where this part is, right here? I'll have to figure out if I want to do something like that, but I definitely like that. Let's look at prismarine for a second. Let's go here. Let's make these go away there in the room. Let's go to drip again for a second. There's nothing else that drip has. Let's go to prismarine, PRISM, and let's see if we've got some interesting pieces. We have interesting outside pieces, but not really anything that can be used inside. So yeah, nah. So we've got this and this. A photo, let's look at photos, paintings, INT. Let's see if we want to do a 1x1 of some sort. If there's a C 1x1 that we could put in there, that would look really pretty. But I'm not seeing anything. I see lots of little kids paintings. That's what I'm going to call them, little kids paintings. And when I am in 21, we'll see. There are some things. What is that? Blue control panel. What does that look like as a painting? Ooh, look at that. Ooh. Okay, I definitely like that. All right, so we're not going to have that. That was just there because we needed some light to see what was going on here. And it's royal, that's for sure. Let's take these out. We're going to use handcrafted beds because they have headboards. And we can use the warped color. to go with what's going on in this area right here. And see, we can put them in like that. And that's what it looks like. And I like that. So what is this? I'm going to have to let this go. I love it, Mixasa and Matlam. I love your stuff. But right now, because I'm doing modded, I'm going to let that part go. And I'm just going to have it look like this. Now we did have a dresser. We can actually put a chair right here, or a bench, or something really fun right in front of the bed. Let's do that. Vincentius? No, that's okay. I was going to ask him a question, but I don't need to. Let's come here. This is what kind of day it is. It is. Oh my goodness, this morning was really wild and crazy, but we don't need to do any of that. We're going to find some chairs. So let's come here. Let's do sofa. If that was supposed to be like a bench or something, we could use, let's look at benches. CH. So we've got benches. These are benches right here. We have wither bench. We have necrolord benches, and then we have benches up here. This would actually be quite pretty. And the willow is really looking gorgeous, actually. So the we can't use the fantasies because they're for a double bed. So let's look at this one. Let's see what this looks like if we had that like that. I don't know. Let's look at this one for a second. This one's down lower. So it does. It looks like an extension of the bed right there. And maybe that's the look that they were kind of going for. Having something right there like that. That's actually nice. Let's have that. Let's go for some furniture. Let's look for drawers. That picture turned out perfect to go in there. Let's do drawers. DRAWERS. And right here, see this warped? That belongs to Valhelsia, because I think that's what we're using right now. Let's see what else he has. These are handcrafted warped. That is a drawer set there. And I actually like both of those. Do I see anything else? I think this is going to look too cabinetry, like kitchen cabinet. We could do something of theirs, but I don't know that I'm gonna like it. Right here, we could make it look like they could put something there, which is what it looks like right now, that they can, she can put something. I can put something there. Let me see what this looks like if we try and do a double drawer right here. Let's put this here. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, that it's just going to do that. Let's look at this one for a minute. Let's see what happens. And that's just doing the same thing. I want it to look like dresser drawers. I don't want it to look like DRAWER. So someone has drawers that look like that, and that is Macaw's. So we need to go here for a minute and look at all the different furniture solutions. Handcrafted has some. Wait, I didn't try the handcrafted drawer, and there's another one there. In case they don't work, let's do this one right here, and let's see what this looks like. So we didn't try this one here, and it's two separate pieces, and that means that one is 2, and I kind of like it, but it still sort of looks kitcheny. Let's look at this. That's what I want. That's what I want right there. So, Mr. Villager. Oi, Mr. Villager. Hello. So, this is supposed to be a plant right here. I really like it. Moss. I really like that being there. So, I think I don't want to have it go away. So we'll just have it behind this piece of furniture here, like that. How are you? How are you doing? How are you doing? So we can have that dresser, or where are they putting their clothes and things? Where are they putting like wardrobe and things like this? This is the only wall that will really do that. And I'm going to pick this up and move this right here. You're good? Excellent. Excellent. Me too. Thank you. And let's take this away for a minute. I'm going to stick it right here for just a minute so that I can take this out. We're not going to be able to have any of this here because we actually need to put in cabinetry, and the cabinetry is going to be right here. Oops, that went away. I'm going to need to fix the floor in this part, and then we'll see how much of that shows when we put the cabinets in. So let's come here. Should we have this back part? I think so. Can we make, no. Can we make this come all the way down to the floor? It's already in the other place, so we can do that, and there it is. All right, so let's come here. I'm not going to have this at all on this side. See this part right here doing this? We're going to have this be here, because then we can have this be like that. And so that is a complete continuation across that wall. And because that's in that wood, let's come here. I'm working, Mr. Villager, in the Ambassador's suite. Remember, this is now level 5, and we can come back in and do things in the suite again. And so this is the new bed area. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to put a carpet down. I'm going to consider this floor sort of like special and beautiful and something that we like. And so I'm not necessarily interested in hiding it under a floor, under a carpet. So I think I'm going to do that. We tried all of this, but now we know that what we really need, we've got these on the floor. Thank you. Thank you. Obrigado. What we really need is wardrobes, but books first. Oh, okay. Let's look for, actually, let's look at wardrobe first. W-A-R-D. Jelly Bean. Hello, Jelly Bean. How are you? How are you doing? Jelly Bean. Let me tell you my solution to what happened this morning. I was at 7:30 in the updates. I went all the way back to 697. And I went back because I couldn't get anything to work properly. And so, yes. Oh, transportation for an appointment? Oh, no worries. I understand. Yeah. What am I looking at? Drobes. Drobe. Let's come here for a minute. I want to see what our choices are. Yeah. So, the people started walking. I removed jade colonies, and the people started walking again. And then I went in, and no one was eating. They wouldn't eat anything. And so I thought maybe it was the new food, but it's not. It's a conflict of some sort. And it's the type of conflict that's going to take me more than 2 hours in between the stream to figure out what it is, because I have no idea. You're right, bailed on you at the last minute, and you were convincing medical transport that you needed a ride and that you were sorry for making it. It's been that kind of day. Believe it or not, my sister's transport didn't show up. They said they didn't have a what do you call it? The purchase or whatever that she was supposed to be, that the VA was asking them to transport her. And yeah, so she, what was I doing? I interrupted myself. WARDROBE. She was supposed to be going on her other state where she goes to Delaware, which is so New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware. So she was going to Delaware for treatment at the VA hospital there, and the transportation didn't get the order. So yeah, same thing. And so it's one of those things where we just had to make some other kind of arrangement for later, get a different appointment, because at 6 o'clock in the morning, it takes 2 hours. The appointment was at 8. They needed to be here at 6. There's no way to even tell the people that we weren't coming until they opened at 8 o'clock. So there was no way to sort of like do anything else. So yeah. Yeah. So let me see something. Let's go to fantasy, because I just used fantasies. I just used the witherbone, and I like it. So I think I'm going to use a witherbone dresser right next to that closet. I'm going to use this right there like that. And let me see if we want to put something on it. Yes, we do. Let's put night. Let's put this on it, because I think this will be fun. We'll put this in the corner right here like that. Look at that. That's really pretty. So what am I doing with this right here? Didn't realize it was 2 states. Well, it's kind of, if you look on the map, Pennsylvania is like, and Delaware, they're all sort of squished together. So it kind of acts like it's 2 states, but in actuality, I don't think, yeah, it's not. It's one state away. And it just seems like it's 2 states because it's 2 hours away by transport. I could put it right here like that. Does that make sense? Yeah, let's put it there. That actually is okay. Oh, and it matches actually in a little way. No. Kind of. We'll pretend it does. It's, you heard there are new crops. There are new crops. I can't show them to you. If I showed them to you, I can't play. I would have to show you the crops, and everyone in the mine colony would be starving. And so I can't do it. I'm going to have to wait for a little bit. But there's going to be corn and peas, and there's going to be mint, and there's going to be nether pepper, which is, as you can imagine, probably the hottest pepper. It would be like jalapeno or something like that, and so I think that'll be really, really kind of fun. And there's some wonderful foods. Happy Veterans Day yesterday. Thank you. I will tell her that. Thank you very much. She'll appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, so this is what the room looks like. This is the Ambassador's suite now. We could trade out these bookcases, or we could trade some of them out if we wanted to. And but I kind of like it now. I kind of like the traditional enchanting room look. And we're using that new thing that we found, which is a glowstone essence lamp from Beautify. So you can put glow powder in this lamp. And let me show you for a minute. Let's get glow powder, glow dust. So glowstone dust, and you put it down, and as you can see, it's nothing. And then you put glowstone in it, and it lights up. So we're going to make it that light. We're going to make it about that light, and that works really nicely. And I love the little, yeah, it's gorgeous. Isn't that cool? It's just perfect in the enchanting area. And so, yeah, so that is what we have there. This is a bench right here. We could put something on it. What should we put on it? Lightning bugs? We can't put anything on it, I don't think. I don't think we can put carpet. The pillows? Oh, wouldn't that be interesting? Let's see if we can put the pillows on there. Hold on, let's try. Oop. Hold on a minute. Okay, let's see. Let's scrunch and let's see if we can do that. Let's scrunch. Nah. Aw. Look at that. We can't do it. We can't do it. So yeah, so this is just a place where she can have her things. What about where to have luggage and stuff like that? We could have this go away right here. And she can put her chest up here. We can have a chest and box, B-O-X. Let's come down here. There are boxes. We could have this box next to the chest. So we can have a chest here like this, and then we could have this box sitting up there. So it looks like you like. Good. So there's her things sitting on top. Now, should I put a carpet in? Should I carpet around the bed? I could carpet just a little piece around the bed. Should I do that? And then what color would it be and how would that work? So what we did here was we expanded the heater and just to make it symmetrical. And then we put in our favorite painting. We brought our painting back that used to be in this room. And she's got some candle things there. That looks like it should be a chest, doesn't it? Doesn't that look like it should be a chest? Isn't that box great? That box really is cool. That's Fantasy's furniture. That looks like it should be a chest. Or some kind of cabinet or something sitting there. I don't know. C-A-B. C-A-B-I-N-E. I don't know anybody that's going to work there, really. This. We might can do this right here. Let's take that out and let's put that in right there like that. And does it look like it should have that? This should be it too. That there's that double cabinet piece right there that's part of the dressing. I think that's okay. I think that's gonna work fine. Here's the thing, if that's missing from there, let's just do this for a minute. I'm going to take this piece. This will be interesting. We're just going to trade that piece out. Let me look on the other side and see what that changed. Look at the dining now. This is the special dining. Thanks to axolotls in the game, you got to meet Gary, the axolotl, on YouTube. Oh, nice, Jelly Bean. Cool. Now this is a vanilla chandelier right here, and there are lanterns in here. We could change the chandelier and the lanterns, and the reason that I do is just to make it just a little bit more that we're not using the same thing inside and out. Lanterns, let me look at lanterns for a sec. We could do these. These would actually be fun in here. So instead of having this, we could actually have these in the corners here, like this. And have that look like that. I actually like that. And so now with this dining room table, it practically needs a chandelier on it. And if it had a chandelier on it, it would need to be twice this size. It would need to be bigger. So we could take, this is a vanilla table here. This is a table in vanilla Minecraft, and we're going to take it out and we're going to put in one of the tables, and we'll put in a chandelier. I think we could actually put a chandelier in, so if the chairs are here and the table is 1, 2, 3 here, we can do a chandelier chairs 1, 2. So we could attach a chandelier right here. Are there any axolotls? I don't know. I haven't been any place where there were any. In the underwater world, we did have axolotl. Remember that time we tried to Mr. Villager to put axolotls into an aquarium in a house, and it was so crazy. You're being called. Okay, see you later. See you later. We could do this chandelier. We could do an iron chandelier, or we could do, thank you. Obrigado. See you later. And or we could do the copper. Ooh. So let's see. I think the iron one, see that line right there? 1, 2, 3. Let's put an iron chandelier right there like that, and let me see what it looks like. Should it be hanging down on, let's take this away. And let's see. Yeah, it needs to be, it looks like it needs to be hanging down on a chain, but I think it's going to be hanging down too far. If it hangs down from a chain, let's see what it looks like. That would put it right there. Isn't that too low for a dining room table? I think that is. So instead of a chandelier, we're going to have candelabra. So let's make these go away, and let's get candelabra, CNDL, DL, A, DL. Are you going to show me? Ah, there we go. Okay. Ooh, pretty. So there's that one. There's an iron one. And there's a triple gold and a triple copper. So those are the different ones that we can try. And look, you're safe for another year here. Just need to sign your new lease. Yay! Excellent. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Or we could just do single candles across the table, and that might be interesting. So now we need a table, and I've just filled myself up with candelabras. Let's put these right here in preparation for the fact that we're going to use them later. Bring this down, because now I need to have some tables and chairs. Now this is a place that can have really beautiful monster chairs like Fantasy has. Let's look at all our chairs and see. So we can have these huge chairs that belong to Fantasy. This is the place to have them. So let's see if I can find them. So for instance, we could have these chairs. We could have the black. We could have, I don't know about the gold. I like the red. And these. So let me see what looks good. We might need the table first. Let's put a table down and then we'll see. Table. I need to put light so that you can see the chairs. Tables. I don't think that this joins. That would be amazing if it did, wouldn't it? That would just be so amazing. Let's look at something here and let's see if we can get this table to join into a single tablecloth. So I'm going to put a light on the ground right here, just so that we can see for a minute. So chairs here, or chairs here, table here, chairs here. I'm going to do that. So there's a little space behind the chairs for servers to go around the table and things like that. Let's look at the table. 2, 3, 4. Let's see if we can do 1. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh my gosh, look what just happened. Yahoo! Oh my gosh, look at that, the tablecloth joined. Whoa! All right, that's exactly what we wanted. Oh, but we needed to be a 3. That's why we needed the 3. I'm gonna, I don't know whether I'm gonna have this. I want this to be a formal dining hall. And let me see if I can do it one more time. Let me see if 3 will join. Ready? 1. Is it showing the 2 of them together? Yes. 2, 3. And this one here. Oh my gosh, it did it. Look at that. And then, just so that we have some light, I have an idea of the way I want the lights on the table. We have this, we have this, we have this, and we have this. I could do, oh, I can't. So I can do these like this, and it would look like that. And I think I might want to do that since it is an even number. If it was a 3, then we could put something in the middle of this, but we can't. And so flint and steel. There's a flint and steel. Let us light the candles right here. And there they are. So this is what the table looks like when the candles are lit. This is gorgeous. Okay, so let's have the candles not be lit. But now we can put the chairs around, and that'll be good. And we'll do that. All right, so let's come here and let's look at all the different chairs that would maybe match, or we could do black chairs from Fantasy. We could just do the black chairs. Wait, I went way too far. There we go. So let's, Fantasy's wither bone chairs are really cool looking. We could try those. We could, and they're the only ones. Let's go to chairs, CHAIR, and let's see what we can find for a second. Let's see if we can find something tall. There's these. They don't look formal though. They don't look formal enough, do they? They really don't. Whereas the wither chairs do. Those dark cherry chairs would be nice. Let's do vinery. Let's look at the wither. Let's have these black chairs. So we can have 1, 2, 3. I'm just going to put 3 there. And then on this side, let's do that again. And let's have 1, 2, 3 there. We could have one right here, and I think that's not in the way of her getting into her room. It is not. And these are not in the way here. Let's come over here. Now, if we wanted to do something here, we should probably have a sideboard and a place where food service happens in this area right here. You know how dining halls have places where they have food set, and things like that. Do I want one on both sides? Maybe so. So we've got someone at the head of the table and people sitting all around. And if, let's do a little bit more lighting. Let's say this is a public place, and so the lighting is at all of these different pieces right here. So we can put, we can put one in the middle there, and right here, let's put one here. I think those two are probably too close together. Let's see what happens. They are, can't have that one, but we can have the rest of these. We can have one here, and I think that's all we're going to be able to do. So to make it look like it's dressy. And I just love this grandfather's clock. So I'm not doing a thing with it. This is so beautiful right here. However, I am going to take this chair away and put it right I think I'm going to put this chair in here, I think. Let's put it there. So one of the dining room chairs was brought into this room. Let's take the two other chairs and put back here, like they're there if someone needs them. Let's move this chair up to the table, and we'll do that. And then on this side, see, there's actually a place we can put a chair. No, the clock is doing it, so we can't put one there. We could put a chair right here, and there we have it. Ta-da! All right, so let's make these pieces go for just a second. And I definitely like that. This is me just flying. I'm flying. Let's take these away here. We're gonna put cabinetry, like for like maybe like when they have parties here, people go in there and they get food, and then they can walk around in all this place and they can read and they can look at things. See this right here? I think we have chairs that will work right in this part. Sofa. Let's go here. That was this color, wasn't it? Or was it the light blue? Let's make it cyan with the purple on the floor. And we can put, why don't we do it this way? Let's put a chair there. Let's put a chair there. And we'll put some kind of something there. But we'll have that and that. What is below here? Let's see what this is underneath. What am I looking at? Look what I'm looking at. That's good. Oh, this is excellent. You know what we're going to do? We're going to put a real carpet in this section right here. So this is fine. Right here going into this room. This room is not having carpet. And let us find something really cool that we want to put right here. I have to be very careful. I don't want to damage that. And we have these chandeliers. Chandeliers. We have these chandeliers in here. I just really like these. I think I would rather have this right here. I know they're up really high. We could have it hang down on the chain. CHAIN. Copper? No. Black? Yes. Gold? No. Black? Yes. Let's have it be on that. I like that a lot. Let's have another one here. Is that something that chain can come down from? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. No. There it is. Is it attached to the chain? It is attached to the chain. So there's one. And that's the lighting in here. And then let me look for a second. This chandelier, it might be tall enough that we could bring something down in this area here. There might be enough room, but there isn't. See where this is? So this is on a chain. Oh no, it is. It is tall enough. Hold on. Let's do a chandelier here. So let me get the iron one. Whoops, oops, oops, oops. I just got this. Hold on for a second. Let me get an iron chandelier. CHAND. There they are. This one. This is probably the biggest. And although the Nordic and the gold and the copper. So here we are again. I have those, but let me see what I've got here. Do I need a light in my hand to even see this? Okay, there it is. Let's look at the copper for a second. That's what the copper would look like. I don't like it. So we'll take this down. We need iron. We need either iron or this. Let's see what that looks like. It's not grand enough. So we definitely want the iron. And yeah, it looks like that is a special chandelier in that location. I would like that. To here, this is going to be interesting. Let's make these guys go away for a minute. Let's come here and let's look at lanterns for a minute. Let's see if we have here something. Look at this. Let me see what this looks like above it. Yay! Okay, that works wonderfully over top of this dragon head. Oh, only it's not exactly over the dragon head. Let's move this. Let's move this. Let's put the chain here. And let's put this over, directly over the dragon head like that. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Excellent. This is nice. I'm going to remove this for right now. I'm going to find some really big pots. Let's look at pots for a minute and see if we have some really cool looking large pieces that we can put. Look at this Artemis beacon. What does this look like if it was sitting on a shelf right here? Oh, it's too big. It's too big to look like anything. Let me come. Oh, That was one of the druids coming down. Let me see, what could I put here? It really almost needs like the widow's bloom or some really large arrangement. And that's it. Flower. I don't think that we have anything big enough to make anything except the cats. And except the cat pieces. And are they here? Are they going to show up? No, we have to look at pot. P-O-T. And we should have, or we could just have an empty vase if we didn't have anything. The cat, this particular cat piece is big and looks interesting. What do you think of that? Or is it just too homey for this location? Having that, it kind of looks scary, actually, doesn't it? It actually does kind of look scary. Our other choice would be the widow's bloom. W-I-D-O would be these, and these are always pretty amazing. They would sit here like that. That actually looks like something a town hall would have, doesn't it? So let's do that one instead. What do we have here? Yes, we have these. Just a little? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I'm going to take this out for pot. Let's see if I have some different little pots here that have a little different look to go right there. I don't know. These are just going to look like our normal pots right here, except they're going to have trees and stuff in them. Let's go to flower for a minute and look at these. So we have these. There's red, there's blue, there's purple. What would happen if we put one of those in the spot there and have this a matching one? So we could have those two vases sitting there like that. I think that's going to be interesting. Everybody's doing stuff. Look at this. So Carly started working on she finished the forester. Yay! She started working on the guard tower. And Omar finished the farm. Yay! He finished the guard tower. Yay! Okay, we have to go look at this stuff. Oh, we don't have time. I can't believe it. I have spent all of Rosa Ouro's time here working on this, but it looks so pretty, doesn't it? It does. I just wanted this to be like a grand dining hall that they use from time to time. And we're going to have to put a kitchen area right here. But unfortunately, we are out of time in Rosa Ouro, and we're going to end up going over to, whoa, wait, I'm doing it. We're going to end up going over to, what do I want here? Oh, shoot. I'm still doing it, aren't I? Yes, I am. Let's go to Simply Light. Simply for a minute. There it is, right here. And let's do this just for the time being so that we don't have lanterns there. We're going to put this in. as what's lighting up the stairs, but everything else up here is going to be like this. We might put some lights right here in regards to having a counter, but we wouldn't be able to put anything on the counter. So I'll have to figure out what I want to do about lights in that area later. Are those actually cabinets? They sure are. They sure are. We have to go. So here we are. There we are. That looks pretty cool. Those chairs work. It's dark, I know, but I hope it's not too dark. I hope you guys can see how it looks. That we actually, the tablecloth, I can't get over that. And let's go to Prasino. So we're going to go over to Prasino right now. I'm going to take this opportunity just for a second to have something for my throat as well. I'm doing some jello. And here we are. We're going to Prasino. So this morning I had like 5 people waiting to eat at the restaurant. And when I went back 10, I think I went back like 15. I went from 7:30 to 6:97, and so I went back that amount. And when I did, then everyone started eating and left the restaurant. So we left the restaurant too, and here we are at the corner of the farm grounds. And the reason we're here is because even though we don't have the new food yet, we're going to have it, and we're actually going to need to replant some things. So this morning I think we decided we weren't going to have this anymore. Let me see what it says now. Nope, it's showing that. So was it this field, I wonder? One of these fields doesn't have any seed anymore because I took the seed out, and it's this one. So we're just going to have them grow the durum because I don't have anything yet until the food system works, which it doesn't yet. There's going to be soy sauce. So all these soybeans that we have, there is actually soy sauce. And all it takes is just one soybean clump, and that's it. And the cooker, the chef, can make soy sauce, which is going to be so much fun to have, because that means that we can have some different dishes as far as that goes. So I think I took away one of Anahi's fields, but she has it back now because we were doing that. There is corn. I don't think we can grow it here. We're able to grow these here, and these are definitely, let me look for a second at Minecolonies. Minecolonies, UL, and there we go. Let's go to here, and let me see what this says. See, it says ask a farmer to plant this for you. This means that you can grow these anywhere. If it says ask a farmer to plant this. When it starts saying only suitable in hot and dry, then, or cold, then you can't do those. Yeah, we have eggplant. Yeah, there's been eggplant for a while, and soybeans. Um, and yeah, it's saying that eggplant will grow anywhere. Rice will not, cabbage will not, peppers will not. They actually need a temperate zone. And it just so happens that we have a temperate zone with the clover patch. And so we're able to grow those. We can't grow chickpeas. Minecolonies, when they were saying you can't grow that here, everyone on Discord was saying, well, why can't we grow them in greenhouses? And they said, nope. So they're trying to make them specific to certain places for some kind of trade, some kind of trading system, like having a trader or having trade between towns or something like that. And so that, even though in Rosa Ouro we have all those greenhouses, we can't grow cabbage and we can't grow things like that. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but it's okay. It's all right. They will figure it out ultimately. This is all relatively new. And during the time that this has been going on, Minecolonies has been having a contest. They've been having a raid contest on their Patreon server, which is a big deal because they give prizes away. And they have been sort of involved in monitoring that and doing that and having a fun time with that. That's just dandy for the, yes. Yeah, it is. So on the Patreon server, they're playing with the devs. The devs are playing with them, and they, when you're in the Patreon server, you get to join in this contest. And it's one of the perks of being a patron of Minecolonies is to be able to play on their server. So I'm not particular about, I've been told that there have been others who have streamed from the server, but I don't like it. I don't like the idea of it. I don't have the permission of other people to have them be permanently enshrined inside my stream, so which is on YouTube. So I don't play there for that reason, which is fine. I mean, it's fine anyway. They actually, Ray will turn off the raids for you in the beginning if you have a colony there. He did it for a bunch of people who were like, this is ridiculous. But then they made it so that, that was in the beginning, but now they've made it that raids don't start until you have a certain number of buildings or a certain type of building. And so that makes it more possible for you to build in the beginning and to prepare for the fact that there are these raids. And that's the game that they like to play. It is Minecraft. And so they've been focusing on that and building 21. So even though they're backporting it to 20, it's technically for 21, all these changes. And it'll be interesting to see when it all gets together. Now, Vincentius Primus today actually got 21 to work for me, but it doesn't have everything yet. And so we're waiting until, not until it has everything, but until it's not going to bomb, or until, I'm not going to be disappointed that about some things. But there's furniture, Mr. Crayfish, all of them have gone over to Neoforge, and they have a set, so it'll be like a Forge, Neoforge, Fabric, like that, except that Minecolonies is not doing Fabric. They have chosen Neoforge as where they're going. And yeah, so we'll see. We'll see like that. What was I going to show you that I was working on in here? I don't know that I was, because I was trying to figure out the problem, because I came in and I was so happy. There's this new food, and it was so wonderful this morning in Twitch. And then I noticed that that Postco was not doing anything. And I was like, Postco, what's wrong with you? And you don't have anything to do you? Let me see. Nope. Let's go down and let's look at his new library. And I thought there was something wrong with the... that's right. I took the library out because I thought it was the problem. I apologize, people. I apologize. Hold on for a second. I apologize. I just realized I'm trying to reach over the top of the music. So sorry about that. Okay. So I hope that's better. And sorry. Okay, so I took out the what he was working on, and let's come here. I'm going to put it back in right now. He was supposed to be putting in an Aquatica. Let's find Aquatica. Aquata. Nope. Aquatica has some inner buildings, some buildings within buildings, and one of them is a library piece. And so we were going to use that library piece. And is it this one? No. It's this one. We were going to use this library piece, and it's in the right place right here, like this. Specifically, did I not have it moved over for fear? Let's put it right next to this. There we go. So we'll have it be right here like this. And we're library. It's going to be a level 5. It's going to be like that. And let us assign a builder. So this is what he was supposed to be working on. He wasn't working on it. Build options. The builder is Postco build building. He wasn't working on it. And so we thought that there's maybe something wrong with the building. And Jellybean, when you asked the other day, how many of each kind of building can you have? I thought, well, did something happen? Is there some kind of restriction? So I actually asked. And the only 2 buildings that have restrictions are the town hall and the tavern. You can only have 1 of each in a town. And so that wasn't the problem. But it was because I was in here watching him and looking at him. And then I went to Dondanas because he's building the same building and he wasn't doing anything either, which made me think, okay, that's what it was. And then I came out and there was nobody moving on the street. And it's like, wait, why isn't anyone moving? There was nobody moving on the street. And so it's like, it's not the building, it's that. So I went back. No, I took out jade colonies, I think. And I think that didn't actually do it, because Vincentius Primus said take out jade colonies and see if that was it. And that didn't fix it. What fixed it was I had gone up to 730 and I went back to, and that fixed it. But when that fixed it, 727, actually, I thought, oh, so now I don't have the food. But then someone said the food was in 727, and it was like, hey, we're going to have the new food. So I came up here and I started getting people situated, you know, trying to see what we could get people to eat and all that. Hi. Look at him. He's eating meat. Yes, you are, Adam. So I tried to get the people situated, and then I realized they weren't eating, and she had plenty of food in here. She had all this food. And I had like 5 or 6 people sitting here waiting to eat. And you remember the town hall had a limit, but you forgot about the tavern. Yes, the tavern. Oh, you weren't. Oh, you might not remember that, Jelly Bean. I was actually angry about the town hall. Not the town hall, about the tavern. And the reason why was because of something that had to do with builds, World Gen builds. They had not restricted the taverns in the beginning. And they even had ghost towns that had more than one tavern in them. And I had started using the taverns as hotels. So I had, in my last town, I had 3 taverns. And when I went to the new town, so you see how I have Prasino and Rosa Ouro? And what happened was I had Emni Island was one town, and I moved to a new area and started Seabridge. And when I went to put in a second tavern in Seabridge, it wouldn't let me. And I went, and I actually had someone say, oh, it was always like that. And it's like, I've got film, I've got YouTube that shows that it was not. That I have 3 taverns already. And so they said that it's not going to be like that anymore. And the reason, of course, is that the tavern has 4 beds in it. And it goes up to a level 3. And people could just build taverns and not build any houses. And so that's actually the reason why. It only goes up to a level 3, and it just and that's it. And so you could have an entire city of taverns just so that you didn't have to build any level 5 housing. And so yeah, so it's like the reason that people don't understand why Minecolonies does not allow you to change the material unless you go into their thing where you can build your own colony, and you make a dirt colony there. Because if you could change out the materials in the beginning, they said that everyone would just build dirt colonies. No one would grow anything. No one would build anything. They could build out of dirt and have an entire dirt city. And the idea of a dirt city sounds just so crazy. But So that's why they don't do it. And yeah, so I've gotten over that. That was like last year. That was last year that that happened. And I've so gotten over how I was so hot. I was so angry. And if it wasn't for that, I would have never done this double tavern that I have that looks much more like a hotel. And I would have never experimented with this. I just would have put in a second tavern somewhere in a different part of town. But because I couldn't, I made the taverns more grand. The saloon and the taverna here grander than they were because they're the only one you can have. And I had fun doing it. It was fun. So in that respect, yeah, people want to cheat the system. That's how they chose to have fun. Yeah, it's that, you know. But hey, you got to remember it's their game too. So it's the way they have fun making this game. So it's one of these things of crisscrossing funds. The funds are crossing each other. I'm having fun this way. No, well, I'm having fun this way. I'm really glad, and I said so this morning, that they have been they don't care about a lot of things. But those tiny rules, I don't care about that. And you know me, I've done it here. If I have an idea for a building, like I did with the archaeology buildings that I used to make this antiquities center, this library center, we put in 3 different archaeology buildings right here in order to make that happen. And then once the hut block was in place and it was a level 5, we just took all that out. We took all the materials that the archaeology was made out of, and we took it out. We changed everything about it except where the books are. This is the original places where the books are in here. We removed books from here so we could use that door and put them here because we didn't have anything that we wanted to put there. So we have a bunch of things that we did in this archaeology restaurant. We actually haven't finished what we want to do here yet, but we used the fact that this had an open area right here to come back here and put in an extended outdoor area where they serve food, they serve drinks, and they serve snacks to people who are going to watch a concert or who are just sitting in the park in the afternoon and want to have something to eat. And so far, we have some things here that we don't have finished yet. We haven't finished getting them all together yet. So we'll do that. But yeah, that's what I do if I don't like it. Or I'll go into the flat world, my flat world, and I'll adapt a design, one of the designs of Minecolonies designs, so that it fits what I'm trying to do in the town. And I like doing that too. So, for instance, when we get done, so see, we've got the cliff style has brick and spruce and all of that. This is actually a desert oasis. When it is done, we are going to make it look like it is the style of this area. I don't think, I don't know. I was thinking that I might just keep it the way it is and just bring the mountain down on top of it and see the Raging Bull Tavern, the Pig and Whistle, the Left-Footed Boot. Those are wonderful. Yeah, you'd like to have different taverns with cool names. I agree. I totally agree. I know exactly what you mean, and yeah, it would be interesting. But yeah, we just have to do something different. Just have to do something different. So, and we've gotten some other things done. So this cookery is a level pretty floor. Look at the floor. Oh, that's beautiful. This is only a level 3, and Piers is getting it up to a level 4, and then we'll have a level 5. Once this is a level 5, we'll decide what we're going to do. Like, see, for instance, we don't have any windows here. So what are we going to do with those openings? And here, do we want it to continue to have the sandstone? We might. I don't know yet. So we'll see when it's done what it looks like. And we'll do that. Can I justify the sandstone? I actually can, because it's inside the mountain. So it's not like sitting on one of these platforms here where you would say it's too heavy or something like that. And so it's not doing that. I need light. I just missed the day. I just missed it. So what we did, and a dirt town. That would be a challenge. You can get dirt from anywhere. And the whole thing is that there's a bunch of special materials that are meant to be a challenge when you're making these places. So at certain levels, you have to have been to the to a desert temple, to a sea fortress, to the end, and to the deep dark, or whatever it is, because some of the things call for shulkers and skulks and things like that. And so that actually is the challenge that they put in. You were looking for a biome this morning, and I went back and looked at the biomes that Biomes of Plenty discontinued, reminiscing about it. Yeah. And this is Biomes of Plenty. Luckily, they still have the Mystic Grove, because it was one of the ones that was just really, really so pretty. In 21, Minecolonies team is going back to Oh, the Biomes You Go. And so, which is not called that anymore. It's called something else, and I forgot. Oh, the Biomes We Had, or something. Because I think it's one of those things where it's been taken over by other people. Because people get tired of doing stuff that they're not paid to do. They want to move on with their lives and make money and actually, do things. So I think that some it's good, so it doesn't end up being, oops, I thought he was stuck for a minute, but he's not. See, no one's stuck. And this is the reason why I went all the way back. And the reason that I did Jelly Bean was during the break between the Twitch stream and the YouTube stream. I went to Minecolonies team's Discord, and I didn't get an answer. I didn't see anyone having the same problem. So it's like, if I'm the only one having the problem, then I saw someone their people weren't moving, but that's what they did. They reverted to an earlier update, rather than using the newest update. But they only went back two. While I was on break, I wanted to see if Shadazar. His name is Shadazar, and Shadazar is one of the people who is like a moderator on Minecolonies team's Discord, and he is one of the few, I think he's the only one ever who has official permission to advertise that he streams Minecolonies on his on Twitch. He's gotten permission from Ray to advertise. You cannot advertise on their Minecolonies channel, and he's the only one that's gotten permission. So I was going to go out to Shadazar's streams and see if he's having a problem. And it just so happened that he started a stream like practically within the hour that I was looking for an answer. So when I went out there and asked, he said, he's the one that said, I haven't updated to 700. Wait, you haven't updated to any of the 700s? And he was saying that he understands, that they are working on it. They have to work it out. People understand they're getting donations. They have other jobs that they have to do. This is their pastime. This is what they're doing in their free time. And so, I get that. And I understand that it takes them longer than if they had a full staff who was being paid, who could do what needed to be done. And it's really interesting when I think about what I would do with millions or billions of dollars. That would be one of them. That would be one of them. I would instantly set up Minecolonies to just do that as much as they wanted to. And because that's how much I play, that's how much I love it, and I just think it's so cool. So and so I am a patron. I'm just not a patron enough that they can just work on this, So so I get it. I understand all of that. So when Shads of all people was saying, I didn't update, I'm not using the new food yet. And it's like, wait, what? So then I just decided to go back so that I could stream and have fun, because I can still build and still do stuff. And we'll wait. I'll try again another day and see if after they update maybe like 2 or 3 more times, and I'll see what's going on. Plus, where do you find corn? It said temperate zones. I went out into the field. This is what Jelly Bean was talking about. I actually, bless you. I actually went into survival to go out into this field here, past the clover patch, because out here, see the grass change color? Out here, it's not clover patch anymore. It turns into beach and seasonal something or another back out here. And so I decided, not where the clovers are, obviously. See, there aren't any clovers here, and there's nothing in this area back here. So I was looking, and I did find peas. I actually got grass from the warehouse and planted it out in that area, and I did get peas, but I didn't get any corn. And I don't know how you get corn. If it's just a matter of I got peas and I'd have to go someplace else and get corn. But it did give me an interesting insight into where things might be and where they'll show up. Other than that, I don't know. And so there might be a little bit more information, like maybe Lady Shatana will do something and show a little bit more how some of these new foods are. However, and this was really silly, and I laughed about it when I saw it. The recipe, we're going to have fish and chips and grilled salmon. Yay! It's going to be really fun. We're going to be able to do that. The fish and chips recipe has chicken in it. The fish and chips recipe has chicken in it. What, chicken of the sea? I don't know. That would be funny. I just thought of that now. That would be funny if that was the joke, that it's what? It's chicken of the sea. What are you talking about? But in actuality, I could see them having cod and salmon in the fish and chips if they were trying to make it more expensive in some kind of way. I would almost rather that they had done that than put chicken in it. And I mentioned that just in passing on, so we'll see what happens. Maybe it's a mistake. I don't think so. I know that Emery, someone mentioned that there was cabbage in a particular meal, and she said that there wasn't supposed to be cabbage in that meal. So in the way that she had thought about it. The bamboo forest was one of your favorites. Oh, but you know why they took it out, Jelly Bean? Because Minecraft has bamboo forests. You didn't need to have a special biome to have bamboo forests. You can have them in Minecraft now because of the panda bears and the fact that the panda bears need bamboo forests. That's actually a part of Minecraft. And I think that's why they don't have them anymore, for that reason. And I'm just guessing. You can go to a zone and you look it up, what zone temperatures are, if you wish. Yeah, you can. So here, if I look it up, it says the biome is biomes a plenty clover patch. And I thought it said on here what the temperature was. Local difficulty, noise, sounds. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see temperature. But I thought it did. It's interesting. I thought it was here, but it's not. You see the things changing as I pass over them. Yeah. So yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that yet. And hold on for a second. Let's come back to the game for a minute. Let's make that go away. And yes, so I know that there are some. Oh, you look up what the zone temperatures are. Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. Yes. Let me do that. Hold on for a second. I think that Clover Patch is going to say that it's hot and humid because we're growing papayas and starfruit, and we are actually growing rice. So I think that that is definitely, Clover Patch is definitely hot and humid, based off of the temperatures that are needed for. Now cabbage, cabbage is the one that needs a cold biome. And I don't have a cold biome nearby, and I don't want to go to as far away as I would need to go for a cold biome. So I've given up on cabbage. So I'm not going to have cabbage, and I'm not going to have butternut squash. Both of those are cold biome plants, and we can't have those here. We can't have nice things. I'm amazed that we have rice. I really am. So I'm just really glad that we do too. And in the rice, we're going to have ramen. We get to have ramen in the new food sources. One of the dishes is ramen. And because there's soy sauce, there's going to be other things like that. There's also cheesecake. Cheesecake and yogurt with berries. You plain yogurt and yogurt with berries in a bowl. So they'll be able to, those are going to be lots of the different choices that they're going to be. And it makes it really fun because, especially for me, because I can have one restaurant serve Asian food. I can have another restaurant Asian influenced food. And I can have another restaurant serve a different style of food. There are lots of Italian influenced foods. There are even there's borscht. There's going to be pizza. There's actually pizza. You can make pizza in Minecolonies, and that's going to be so fun. So it's all there. I just have to figure out what mod it is in my mod pack that is interfering. And yeah, I was surprised. I'm in a temperate zone. Interesting. Interesting. It's calling this temperate with these jungle trees. That is most curious. But yeah, the temperate zone is allowing me to grow soybeans and to grow, yeah, so something's going on. What about a clover patch? Was that clover patch that it's saying is temperate? What time is it?
It's
Yeah?
plenty of time.
Oh, okay. Are you okay? Vincentius Primus, everyone. And let me see. I'd be curious as what they considered the beaches. What beaches are? Oh, the Badlands. That would be nice to look up. I'm interested to see what the Badlands end up being. Clover grows in grassland, cherry blossom grove, and mystic grove. Clover grows. So this is called, oh, by the way, I am in Biomes Plenty. This is called Clover Patch. When I had Zero, and Zero was giving me the names of the places. So, did you find what you needed?
Yes.
Okay. You still have everything?
I found it. I still have it.
Okay. All right.
He took it away from me between the laundry and
Okay. What time of day is it? It's midday. Guys, do you want to let the cows out? Do you want to let the cows out? It's the beginning of the day. There they come. I just love that. I love being able to put the cows away at night and to have them come out into the field in the morning. That is just so much fun. It's just so much fun. It is so fun to do that. And let's see. Clover Patch is a plant. I know it's weird. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. And then Badlands and Lush Savannah. Oh my gosh, Jelly Bean. Okay, what do we have here? Yes, so, yeah, I would love to be able to start the new foods, but I can't. But what I can do is figure out where I'm going to put the farms. So, of course, we have these specialty farms right in this area. We have these specialty farms right in this area here. Do I have a pumpkin anywhere? I think she might have a pumpkin, plain pumpkin. Yes, she does. Okay, let's get rid of the jack-o'-lanterns for right now. And we'll take these away and just have our plain pumpkins in place. And we're good. Every once in a while there's like a hidden one somewhere, but I'll hold on to that. And let's see. So we have land here. We were going to put, remember, we were actually going to put another field right here, and we were going to have it that they could walk between these two to get to that field. So whenever you find it, you should be able to grow it here. There. Whenever I find what? Whenever I find corn? Ah, yes, right, thank you. Yes. What about the Badlands? What does it say about the Badlands? I am growing food in the Badlands. I'm growing chickpeas, so that means it's hot, because you can't grow chickpeas anywhere except in a hot area. Let me look at that for sure. Yeah, chickpeas need hot and dry. So I think that corn, yeah, I'll be able to grow corn here. So if I'm going to grow corn here, I think I could have a field of corn here. We probably would want to put a field up here of corn, but we're going to need another field, at least another field, because we can grow corn and we can grow mint. And we can check for a minute. Let me go into the warehouse. I am just going to check and see how much eggplant I have. We also need to grow potatoes and beets. We actually have to have Minecraft potatoes and beets. Let's look here and see how many potatoes we have. TAT. We have 6,000. Let's see how many beets. We have 11, so we don't have to grow any beets anytime soon. Let's look at, hold on. I've gotten excited. Let's look at eggplant. We have 6,000 eggplant, and rice. We have 8,000. So we have a decent amount. So it means that we would rotate crops. And that's interesting. Redwood forest, rocky shrubland, and scrubland is wetland. Wetland, woodland, all are all temperate. Okay. Do they have maple groves? Because we're in a maple grove area as far as the Mystic Groves. Maple groves, but the Mystic Grove is enough. We kind of knew that we could do that. We have 8,000 rice now. So yeah, it would mean that we would be rotating crops. So in order to have, enough beets, and we have enough beets, right? Beets was the one that was like 11, right? BEET. It's, and potatoes, POTAT, and is 6. It's a shame about all these baked potatoes, and because we can't use them. They won't eat them, and they don't have anything that uses baked potatoes, so all of those would have to be donated to to people. We do have cod, so we will be able to do the fish. We have carrots, and that'll be wonderful. Let me get this right here. They're not having puffer. We're not letting them. So, and carrots, that was the other one. Carrots. There are dishes that call for carrots, and there are more dishes that call for meat. CARROT. We have 10,000, so we're not in trouble, because carrots and potatoes are also medication. So we have to have a reasonable amount of those to make sure that we have enough. Baked potatoes, shepherd's pie, potato bread. Yeah, we don't have any of that. We don't have any of that yet. So we'll have to figure out what we can do about it. I just thought of something that I hadn't thought of, but I don't know. Let's see how many berries we have. We have 44, and that's not true. Let's look at here, because I picked a whole bunch of berries. Where did I put them? Didn't I put them in the, where did they go? Because I was in, oh yeah, I put them in here and they're gone? They used them all. We're down to 44. Wow. That means you need like a berry grower. And that would be wonderful if you had someone who was growing berries for you and they could do it exactly like cactus. So it would be like growing cactus. They'd have to set it up specifically for that. But it doesn't matter. We can pick berries, and that's not a big deal. But that's one thing. There's going to be, like I said, there's going to be yogurt, there's going to be cheesecake, and there's two different kinds of cheesecake. One cheesecake is plain cheesecake, and the other one is mint chocolate cheesecake. Hi. Hello. Which is like, oh, that's sweet. Mint chocolate cheesecake. And so in order to have cheesecake, there is cream cheese. For chickpeas, so volcanic plains, volcano wasteland. That's where we are. The wasteland and the badlands.
I'm waiting for something.
What's the matter, King? King, what's wrong? What is it that you're
work
waiting
like that.
for? What is it that you can't work without? Let me see what he's
can't
asking
work
for.
like that.
I heard you the first time. King, you're not asking for anything. What are you talking about? Did someone bring you? Someone probably brought him something while I was standing there. So, yeah, now he's going home. Okay, 110? Ooh, 110? Wow. Okay, well, I appreciate you doing that. Trinity, why aren't you working?
What is it?
Why aren't you working? You are working. Trinity, what are you doing? Hold on a second. Do you see what she looks like? Hold on a minute. She sure is. Okay, so let us get the teacher not to be here. We don't have any kids. Let's come down here and let's get her. I saw what she was wearing and it's like, I don't think they wear that in the library. And they don't. So let's put her here. She's going to research while there aren't any kids. There she is. So we can put her here. Patricia and Kaysen and Ilberic and Tucker. Wait, Kaysen and Patricia. Hold on a sec. Why is Patricia not working? Oh, I know why. I remember. We were having so much trouble. Patricia was down so low in food that I was actually afraid that, not forgetting the subbiome. Yeah, I was actually afraid that she was going to fall like Charlie did and get killed because she has the other balloon. So we were letting her not work. But now that I've gone back, and there are not going to be any problems with going up and down the ladder, let's hire her back. And let me get her a key to the warehouse. Let's get a key key to the warehouse here and give it to her. Come up here and let's look and let's see. And she is the 10th. And there she is. And she is back to work. Did we find Rachel? We were supposed to be looking for Rachel this morning. And I still have no idea where she is. So that she has to be at the university, right? She does. There isn't anywhere else. At least I don't think so. I've lost track of one of the couriers. So we're going to go into the university. Upstairs, there's actually a courier post in the university right up here. And there it is. And it is, in fact, Rachel. Okay, good. So Baker and Rachel this morning were together. And who else did we see? We saw Kasem. Let's go up and let's get Kasem to go back to work. Kasem, not Kasem. Kasem to go back to work. And Kasem is the restaurant owner at the Antiquities Library Center. Yeah, I went the long way around. And come down and let's look. So Ember was taking this job while he was had the time off. So we're going to have Kasem come back. And there he is. And Ember is now... we could have her go and back to the restaurant, the Land and Sea restaurant. But I think we're actually going to have her go up and run the cookery at... Let's go through here. Let's go through the library for a moment, out the other side. So this is the library right here. There's a book repository right there. These are all different books. Underneath these cloths are precious books. That's to keep the dust off of them. And I didn't realize that was doing that. I don't think there's anything I can do about that except do stone, quartz. What is that? ART. Yes, it is. So let's take these pieces and put them here over top of the door. I would rather that the door be like that. So we'll do that part of the door. Whoops. And let's come out and look. That doesn't show. So it's not a thing like that. Okay. So let's go up. Yeah, I know I'm holding pufferfish. I think I have a bunch of them. Yeah, I do. So I'm just going to add it to that. And I'll take it over to Alejandro, who is our environmental specialist and runs the recycling center, and we'll go there and we'll look. Jelly Bean is knee deep in biomes. That's what she's doing. Who's this? Hi, Braylon.
Is there a problem?
Oh, yeah, Braylon, I forgot. You had time off because the Druids wanted to give your daughter another memorial. I forgot about that. I'm going to leave her for a second. Let's go upstairs here. Let's go around the corner. Let's go up to the ship. The balloon. And yeah, when I think about it, it makes it sound like that Charlie's death was avoidable. If I had returned, if I had gone back sooner, gone back to that probably wouldn't have happened. What am I doing? Wait. I don't need to go up there. Hold on. I just need to go around the corner. So we're going to have Ember run this cookery, and Sincere is running the other one. So Ember is going to be hired here. Eee. The creativity is not the best. Gosh, Braylon has more creativity. But Braylon also, as you can see, is our, although it's not that much higher, she's actually our sifter. And Jeffrey is her partner. They came in together and they run the sifter and the crushing plant. And it's interesting that they're not getting that much higher, considering the work that they're doing. That's curious. But Ember, let's look at everyone for just a minute. D'Angelo, Garrett, no. But look at the creativity. Isn't that wild? That must be another miner has to have creativity to deal with the different things that are going on. Yeah, look at the athletics creativity are up. Oh, the strength. Wow. Okay. Whoa. He's just a druid, that's all. Wow. Except that his mana is only 3, so he's not. He's just an artist. But no. No, I was looking for the kids. So we have D'Angelo. D'Angelo is the last student, and he is ready. He's ready to go to work doing something. So we'll just have to find something for him to do. He's graduated. Kaya is graduated now. Remember, they weren't graduated before. And Aubrey is graduated now with a 33. That's good. And London. Yay! So all the kids have graduated. And we can actually begin to get them back. Hi, Ember. I see you're here. Let me see what it says. We can get her started on some things. Add minimum stock. We'll do that in a minute. Let me see. 444. Let me get her some housing while I'm thinking about it, because that'll be just like her to not have any place to go to. Let's come up here. Let's see if there's any room here. Yes, there is. But this would be permanent. And that would mean there would be 5 people here. There are 4 guys and her. I think she's going to be in heaven. We're going to put her here. And we'll see if we want to move one of the guys out, who would we move? I suppose we could move Piers, but not right now, because he's working on her place. So Reese and Cade. Remember, we were having trouble with them finding their way home? All of that had to do with the latest updates. So they're not having any problem now, so I probably could move them back to the places where they were and see. But for right now, for instance, Cade shouldn't be here. Cade should actually be up here in this house. Let's come here and see. Yeah, let's put Cade back up here. Manage housing. Let's see if he can find his way now. Let's put him there. I think Reese is fine where he is. Coraline is fine. She's in that new shared balloon house, and she likes living there, so we'll leave her. Except she didn't get it. Who is this who didn't get any sleep? Braylon. This is Braylon, a different Braylon. And there she is. Oops. Is she coming up? Is she coming up? No, she is harvesting rabbits right now. And she's in here.
Right away.
And let's look. And your food is too raw. Uh-oh. Let's do this for a second. Let's take this off of her. And this so that she can get some food.
I'm going to do my best work for you.
That was probably... that probably isn't going to work because I have a feeling that she is just going to go up and get some more carrots from here. So I'm just going to put this stuff here for a minute and we'll see if she gets something to eat. Wow, look at these axes she's got. She has quite a collection, doesn't she? Braylon, you're just going to stay here? Mm-hmm. And wow, I bet I could go back even farther because the fact that Braylon is sleeping means that we're not back to the point. Uh-oh. What's going on with you? Uh-oh. Are we at that location? Hold on. Recall the worker. Where is she? Amicia? Amicia, come here. Uh-oh. Amicia's stuck. And she's been stuck. She's been stuck this whole time. So there's no doctor up here. I think I would have to get out and get back in to get her unstuck. Let me try the town hall for a minute and see if I can get her unstuck. Think about how long I've been playing. How long it's been that I've had these two towns. I think it's exactly a year. I think it is, isn't it? Let's come here. Let's come to here. Amicia. AM. And there she is. And let's recall her. And she's not coming. So she's absolutely stuck. So if it was... Did you see that? That was a ghost. That was the ghost of Christmas past. Was that Amicia? Let me see if she's still there. On there. Ooh, look at that. She's gone. Yay, it worked. Okay. And now I have a ghost. I have a feeling I have a ghost. Let's recall her. This door closed. This door closed. Oh! Yep. Yep. Did you hear that? There's someone in the room with me. So it's her, but I don't see her. I was hoping I could. It's really weird when they're ghosts because I can't bump into them. I can't do anything. Boo! Queen Bee! Welcome, Queen Bee. That's her making that sound. Okay, I'm sorry, but I don't know what to do about you. Well, at least you're not stuck on there. And she can still... Stalked. She can actually still treat someone if someone comes to the hospital. They just can't see her. Hi, Queen Bee. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you are. You made it just in time. You made it. And there is Jace, and he's planting birch. And there's Marvin, and Marvin's checking the sugar plants. And yeah. And there is a visitor, and King is in his field. Wait, what did I just see? Yeah, he is. There he is, right there. So he's working on his garlic and onions. And that's it. You got your new fish. You have an aquarium. You have an aquarium and you have fish. Oh, what kind of fish did you get? Cool. Hold on for a second. Let's come here. Let's go to, I don't know. Let's go to original for a minute and see if they have any sloped fields. Fields, kelp, seagrass, nope. Infrastructure fields, basic, fancy, large, nope. So it is Shire. It's a Shire field. Shire-E, not Shire additions, but let me see. Fundamentals, no. And roads and military and walls is primarily what's going on with that. Let's come back and let's put in Shire again and go to regular Shire, which is right here. And let's go here, and sloped fields is what we're looking for. And it's not there. Let's go to infrastructure, fields, sloped. All right, so we can put another field right here. We just need it to hug the terrain rather than flattening the terrain out. We're going to have it come to here. Now the interesting thing is, if we do that, how do they get to this entrance right here? And that's the thing that I need to look at. If we bring it out, let's put it down in the ground to here. If it was here, or, oh, we could just have it be here. Oh, but that means they'll dig this whole thing out. That's what I didn't want them to do. So turn this around. Let's bring it up one. so that it's actually at this level right here. So see where this is? It's actually up high. And they can't go into the field. They can't go there. So we can move it all the way back to here. And if we wanted, we could make this fence right here the fence for that. Nah. I think that'll put it up too high. I think this is good right here. That means they're going to add some dirt to this part. Right here, this part, there has to be dirt underneath. So we'll bring it around to there. And this will be here like this. This part will at least have to come out a little bit more. And so we're going to want this to be here so that when they come out of here, they can walk around to here, walk, I beg your pardon, walk to here and see, they're right here. So I think that's what we're going to do with this. Let me get, how close are we? We've got 4 minutes. Queen Bee, you just made it. Wait, you have too many? Wait. 3 tanks. You have Platies, Neon, Tetra, Plek, and Fire Cherry Shrimp. Ooh, you actually have pet shrimp. Oh, that is fascinating. That is fascinating. Chelly is saying when she had goldfish, they had goldfish that they had to have keep it simple and have chocolate, vanilla, and strawberry. Fancy goldfish in your daughter's tank. Okay. Cool. Fish people. Let me come here. Let me do this. I don't need you, but I do need a shovel. And if this is going to be here like this, this is going to come around and they're just going to come here and walk to here. So starting from right here, let's do this. I don't think you can have this piece. I think this piece will have to be rooted dirt or coarse dirt. Your first fish came from a fair. Ah, interesting. We'll put that there. Also, giant African snail and 3 praying mantis. Whoa. Oh my gosh, praying mantis, they have like 1,000 babies at once. We actually had a praying mantis. My sister did. She had a praying mantis as a pet in a very Wednesday kind of way that she had this praying mantis that she just loved it. She absolutely loved it. But when it had 1,000 babies in the house, my mother was a little disconcerted by that. And oops, let's put this here since I have it on me. Yeah, and so it had to go outside. But yeah, only one left. Your first catfish, and you had it for many, many years? It lived the longest? Interesting. Wait, not a catfish, just a fish, just a regular fish. I added catfish onto the end of that. Isn't that odd of me? I don't know how I did that. I really don't. Okay, so this is where the new is going to come down to. The new field is right here. Do I have a piece of this? I do, which I can put right there. Did you see that I was able to... I think I have path slabs, dirt path slabs also. And so this is going to be here like this, and this like this. And we are going to have Postco work on this when he gets done with his library. So let's come here and let us assign a builder, and we're going to assign Postco to build this. Build the building, and there we go. So we are going to have a new farm right here. So this is on the outside, so he's not going to go into the berry patch at all, and that'll work just fine. And then this is going to come right out to here, as we can see. And this is going to be one of the new farms areas that we're going to have. I don't know. I'll have to check and see the next time I'm in if I have some more space someplace else that makes sense. We would actually need to have another farmer. You have a request for the Twitch channel. Please make a hydrate now channel point redeem. Be sure to put it on a reasonable timer so people don't abuse it. Okay, I'll look into that. Because you know me, right? That I don't ever have anything. I don't. I will definitely look into that. And on that note, thank you, Jelly Bean. And let's come here. This is it. We've been on for 3 hours. And thank you, everybody. I'm sorry that I couldn't show you the new food, but I will do that. So enjoy your games, everyone. MPA Asian Artist was here earlier, but he left. And so Jelly Bean, thank you. Queen Bee, thank you both for being in chat. That I don't strain my voice too much. Yes, and I appreciate that. You're sorry. Got to bedtime for you. Yeah, no worries. No worries. And here we go. Okay. Enjoy your games, everyone. And we are going to listen to Vincentius Primus. We were listening to Drone Hands. And so, bye for now, everyone. Bye for now.
Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.